This is Josh Wright after Ebbsfleet 1, West Ham 2 in the National League Cup. What are your thoughts on the game, Josh?
Pretty similar, Chaz, in terms of only started really asking questions once we went 2-0 down. We huffed and we puffed first half, but didn't test the goalkeeper enough, got into some half decent areas. Transition, it was there for us, which we see, but we allowed another team to get in front with a really poor goal. Starts them in their half, and then we make a poor decision just down in front of me here, and then I'm not sure where we were at, but we concede such a soft goal, and that's us at the moment. We get through to half time, fortunately. Big save from the new goalkeeper Felix, who had a fantastic night, pulled off some great saves, was a bright spark. But then it goes to 2. I have to make quite a few changes because I had a few bodies back tonight that could only give me 45 minutes. Otherwise I risk losing them again. So that was what I was governed by. So I obviously lost Dom Poli on early doors. And I'll be brutally honest with you, Dom wasn't due to be involved tonight, wasn't even due to be on the bench tonight. And suffer 1 or 2 injuries yesterday, situations, and I had to call upon him. Spoke to him yesterday quietly to tell him that I might need him, went home, thought about it, and I did for a couple of different reasons. And the last thing I said to my assistant was I can't afford to lose him, don't need him to get injured, and what happens within 5-10 minutes. So that was a gutter. But look, second half, last 20 minutes, we start asking questions. We start getting the ball forward. We start pressing the team back. We start looking like men against boys, where they made us look like boys and they were the men, which shouldn't have been the case against the opposition that we played tonight, as good as they are as footballers. Credit to them for that, but it shouldn't have been the case. But we start asking questions too late, and it can't happen. It cannot happen. I want fast starts. I want to get balls into the opposition half. I'm not all for trying to play tippy-tappy football out from the back. If it's on to do it, to play the 1-2-3 and then get the ball forward, great, that's fine. But not when we're playing 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 passes in our own half and playing it round the back and into midfield and going back. And the balls were there. It was in front of me. The balls were there. The questions were there. The runs were there. And we didn't do it. And we didn't start doing it till second half. And when we did do it, we asked questions and we get a goal. And then we should have got a second goal. And we can get something out of the game, but it's too late. It's too late, Aiden, and that's what's frustrating me. And that's what I've just said to them. And then we've got what we are. I'm asking you to do what you need to do, and you need to carry it out. And it's hurting me and it's frustrating me because I'm saying the same things, but I can't say anything different to you. I can't sit here. I can talk all night. I can't sit here and say anything different because that's where we're at, and that's the situation. So, yeah, there was a few in there tonight who haven't been playing or you haven't seen quite often. Nathan gets his goal. Dom Samuels is back and we started to show some glimpses of what he's about. Would be a big player for us. But there wasn't loads to shout about tonight for me personally. But I take the positives, as I've already said to you so far. But we've got a big game on Saturday now.
We'll talk about Boston in a moment. But you mentioned that you're asking them to maybe get that tempo a little earlier in the game, to carry the game to the opposition a little earlier in the game, something you mentioned after the defeat to Dagenham here on New Year's Day. What do you think is preventing the players delivering what you're asking?
Confidence, belief, mentality, mindset. So fragile, so fragile and so tentative. Everyone's tentative, everyone on the ball gets it. First fault, turn back. First fault, safe. First fault, don't want to be caught, don't want to give it away. First fault, don't want to be the one to try something. And I understand it. I completely understand how they're feeling because we're human beings and we're like anyone else in any other industry. When you're feeling vulnerable and you're feeling under pressure, low in confidence, because it's where we're at. We've won one football game all year, pretty much. One football game, and it isn't enough and they're feeling low. So every day, every week, we're trying to get it out of them. We're trying to build it in confidence in training and day to day, and I'm trying to lift them, but there's only so much. But it boils down to when they step over that white line, they've got to give me it back. They have to give me it back. They have to give the club it back, the fans it back, and themselves it back, because they're not at the moment. I can't have what we had first half as if we're playing in a training game or a friendly game and we're coaching. No, it can't happen. It's got to be what we see in the last 15, 20 minutes. I want what I see in the last 15, 20 minutes in the first 15 minutes. a fast start, turn them, ask questions, get the ball forward, get in their face, turn them centre-arse and defenders running back to their own goal, get them back facing. We're not doing it enough. I'm trying to get it in them. So again, it's down to me to do it with what I've got, but with new players as well, and that's what we're tirelessly working on. I'm doing everything I can away from the place, in the office, at home. I'm doing everything I possibly can to improve the football club. I will continue to do that. I will need new bodies to do that, which I'm doing, and I hope and I'm sure it will turn, but we have to start seeing more out on the pitch when they step over the white line.
You talk about new bodies. Another new face tonight was George Moncur, coming in on loan from Leyton Orient. He's an experienced player, 31 years of age, a midfield player. Has he got the kind of qualities that maybe could show leadership in the group to say, right, you know, we're going to have this front foot attitude. We're going to carry the game to the opposition.
Yeah, George has got serious quality, serious quality, and he's found himself at this level for a reason, but he's got so much more than what this level's got, and that's not to put too much pressure and weight on his shoulders, but he's got what I think this football club's lacked for a long time since I've been here, a number 10, a proper number 10 who can do something, can pull a rabbit out of a hat and create at the top end of the pitch, link in with our strikers, give our strikers service. He will need a little bit of time. He's a little bit behind on fitness where he hasn't played loads, but the boy can move, the boy can motor. I've seen that in training already, and we see glimpses tonight, and he will only get better, George, and he's a very good player. He's a very good addition for us, and I just hope I can get the best out of him.
You've also got a lot of young legs in the side now with the various players that have been coming in, and those senior players can blend well, can't they, with those younger players to create the effect that you want to achieve?
Yeah, well, I'm trying to find a balance. I'm trying to find a balance of having the right experience announcing there, but also with the right youth and energy and athleticism. I need to add legs. I need to add athleticism and a pace and power into my team. I think that's what you see that they had tonight. Even though they're young boys, they've got that Premier League power to them, and we lack a little bit of that, whether that be just what we have or whether that be because of what's happened already this season and in the summer, etc. I don't know, but that's been and gone. I can't worry about that. I need to add that, and I need to find the right balance, but I certainly need athleticism in the team, and I'm looking very hard to find that.
You talked earlier about the next game being away to Boston on Saturday. Games are running out now. You're in the second half of the season, and I mean, staying in this division is going to be an immense challenge to everybody at the club. You're going to need to go on almost a title-winning run to stave off relegation. But on Saturday, that game is the first one off the rank. That's the one you've got to take right away in front of you. Deal with them one at a time. You can't let this one go without everybody getting the message really quickly, can you?
Well, look, Chaz, if I can't get a tune out the boys on Saturday, then there's something not right in terms of it's going to be a struggle to ever get it out of them, because Saturday is a cup final. It's the first of many cup finals that we've got, and it's a challenge that you should thrive off. You should be sleeping every night from now till Saturday, going to bed with those butterflies, but that anxious, excited feeling that you can't wait to get out there, like it's a cup final, because it is. You have to now start picking up results, and we have to start winning games, and Boston is the first of many games to come. And we will prepare our team. We will prepare our team to go there to get the right result. And I need to see 110% effort, endeavour, running, attitude, togetherness. I need to see everything. I need to see everything I've asked for them so far: honesty, respect, trust, everything I can ask out of them. I need to see it and see them leave everything on the pitch on Saturday, because if we're going to keep this club in the division, games like Saturday are the ones that we've got to go and get results at, and I'll be pushing, we'll be pulling, we'll be doing everything we can to get the result, and hopefully the boys come with me, because they're a good group, they're a good set of lads that we're not getting the best out of at the moment, that aren't showing their best because of all the reasons I've already said in this interview. But Saturday, I need it to be the one. I need it to be the one that kickstarts it, that pulls the throttle and go, come on then, let's go on the steam train. We're going to go full throttle all the way now till the end of the season, and that needs to start Saturday. I need the sleeves rolled up, and I need to go to war, and that's what it has to be. It has to be war. I have to see every single bit of sweat, blood and energy that I can get out of these boys. I need to see it, and if I've got boys crawling off the pitch at the end, then I know they've given that.
Well, let's hope you go to war, you come back with a victory and no casualties. Good luck on Saturday.
Please God. Thank you, Judge.